Now, this is the Ambitful A1, and I believe that this is going to be the best affordable pocket RGB light of 2021. Roll intro. Mabuhay everybody, welcome to the Art of Sir Eden. If you are new to this channel and you're kind of interested in those kind of contents, please consider subscribing and tap that bell there so you get notified whenever I uploaded a new video. And to my current subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. And if you saw this on Facebook, I humbly ask you guys to please follow and like my page, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, just a bit of disclaimer, I'm not paid to do this video, and all I'm about to tell you guys is based on what I've learned and what I personally think about the device. Now, let's get down to business. Now, I was surprised to receive an email from Ambitful asking me if I wanted to try out their new product, which is this. Focus on it, focus, okay. And of course, I said yes right away. But upon seeing the photos and the specifications, I got even more hyped because I felt that this is a very promising pocket RGB light. But before that, I would like to thank Ambitful for sending me two of these to review. Now, let's do the unboxing. Now, here are the boxes, and it came with two cold shoe adapters. Upon opening the box, you will see a silica gel, an instruction manual, a warranty card. Now, here's the A1 RGB light. It weighs 265 grams with a very nice metal finish. On this side are a few details about the light. Here's the screen, and on this side are these tactile buttons. We got here an FM or function mode button, a set button, and these are the two dim adjustment buttons. At the bottom, there's a 1/4 inch thread for mounting, and a USB Type-C for charging and firmware update. And yes, it's gonna have a firmware update in the future. At the top is the on and off switch. Let's try it out. Nothing on this side. This is what they call the cantilever arm mount, which I'll talk about later. Alright, let's put this aside and see the other accessories. We got here another cold shoe mount, a USB Type-C cable, a carrying pouch, and this rubber diffuser that fits really well on the light. Now, just to give you an idea about how it looks compared to my other pocket RGB light, here is my Ambitful K10 and Atomcube RX1. In terms of size difference, the A1 is significantly larger in build and vessel. The A1 light beads has more spaces in between them. And here's the size comparison between my iPhone XR and A1. The A1 is still pocketable RGB light despite of the size improvement. Alright, now let's explore the features. Upon turning on, the logo appears with the firmware version. Out of the box, it is on CCT mode. The screen shows the battery status, intensity, and Kelvin. Press the set button to select between intensity and Kelvin. This goes from 2500K to 8500K and from 0 to 100 increments. Now, by pressing the FM button once, we'll enter the HSL mode. In here, you can adjust the intensity from 0 to 100% increments with the 360-degree color selection and saturation adjustment from 0 to 100 increments. Let's press the FM, and here's the RGBW mode. In here, we can freely select and combine the colors to achieve the look we want by combining red, green, blue, white, and tungsten. All can be adjusted from 0 to 100% increments. Now, let's press the FM button again to enter the scene mode. In here, we can adjust the intensity from 0 to 100% increments. We can also adjust the speed of the effects from slow, normal, and fast. And at the bottom is where we can select the scenes. Now, the Ambitful A1 has 29 light scenes that will definitely add creativity and ambience to your photos and videos. Let me show you each scenes. Now this is the flash scene, the fireworks, the burst, the blink, the flame, paparazzi, TV, weld. We also got here a curve one, curve two, curve three, curve four, and after that we got a CTC or CCT, I don't know. Sorry about that. Next is alarm or the police lights, the movie, the rainbow, which is basically a cycle of colors. Next is bar. It depicts the colors of the lights inside the bar. And the birthday, all the happy colors maybe. The fairy tale. And the grassland, which is all green. Next is the surf, which is mostly the family color of blue. And last effect that has, no, it's not the last one. This one is aurora, which depicts the aurora borealis. We also got here the pulsing red, the pulsing orange, the pulsing yellow, the pulsing green, the pulsing cyan blue or cyan blue, the pulsing blue, and the pulsing purple. Alright, that doesn't end there. You might be wondering how am I able to control the lights without touching them, or maybe not, because you already saw that I'm already controlling it using my iPhone. But anyway, the Ambitful A1 can be connected to an app via Bluetooth. Connecting it is so freaking easy. First, download the app. The name is Ambitful. Once downloaded, get the A1 and all you need to do is long press the FM button. For a few seconds, a new setup menu will appear. First is the channels and groups. Now set it to whatever channel and group you want. Well, in my case, I set this to channel 19 in group A. Now open the app and press on, then set the channels and group properly on the app. And voila, you can now control the Ambitful A1. Now per group, you can control 19 devices all at once. So in total, we can control 114 Ambitful A1 with a single app with all the groups combined, which is awesome. You can set them like this. Group A is lightning effect and group F is alarm or police light. You can go wild on this, which is really great. Now it depends on your creativity on how you will use this into a scene on your photo shoot or video shoot. Now let's talk about the app. The Ambitful app interface is simple and also intuitive. At the top, there's an on and off button with a channel selection, also a Chinese and English language selection. This bulb icon shows you what color you are achieving, and these letters are the groups. Below it are the modes, and under it are the adjustments, bars, presets, and scenes. A very straightforward app, easy to control even for beginners. Now going back to the device, there are a few more interesting features in the menu where we found the groups and channels. The power bank mode. Once turned on, the A1 can reverse charge your phone. I tried plugging in my iPhone charging cord that has USB Type-C to Lightning port with my iPhone XR and it worked perfectly. So if you have a USB Type-C to micro or USB-C to USB-C, you can charge any device with the A1. It only has 3000 milliamperes, but it can be useful for emergency situations, and that is pretty neat. Next is the firmware update. And I also sent an email to Ambitful on where can I find the firmware. I was informed that the firmware can be downloaded on the Ambitful website, and as of the moment, it is still under development, but I will put on the links down below once it is up. Now, after downloading the firmware to your computer, turn on update firmware on the A1, then plug it into your computer. I will make a separate video about this in the near future, but this only means that this is going to have more improvements in the future, and that is something to look forward to. Next is the overheating mode. Correct me if I'm wrong, but once turned on, this will serve as a temperature guide. Once the light reaches a certain heat, it will automatically turn off. I haven't tried making this work, but I believe that this feature is already present on the Ambitful K10. This is to prevent overheating so you won't fry your precious lights. Also, let's not forget the included rubber diffuser. It is certainly doing a great job reducing the harsh lights and giving your subjects more softer shadow and highlights. Before we move on, let me show you the uniqueness of the cantilever arm mount. With this arm, you can have more flexibility mounting your light. It's pretty tight at first, but once you pull it out, you can bend the joints and rotate the light as well. It also has a lot of 1/4-inch holes, giving you more ways to mount it. It can also be just a stand, a very stable one if you ask me. This is a very well thought design and unique functionality too. Now that I kind of explained most of its features, the most important question is, how much is this? You can get this for about $119 on Amazon US. And here in the Philippines, you can get this for $4,275 on AliExpress. These prices may vary depending on the country. And if you ask me, this is about half the price of the Atomcube RX1 with almost similar feature. And that is the reason why I believe that the A1 is the best pocket RGB light of 2021. It has tons of premium features. The build quality is robust. It has Bluetooth mesh capability, and it can be improved with a firmware update. And for sure, the Ambitful app will have more features in future updates. Now, a few minor things to consider. The Ambitful A1, as I've mentioned earlier, has only 3000 milliamperes battery compared to its predecessor. The Ambitful K10 has 3200 milliamperes. Not much of a difference, but this might be a deal breaker for you guys. But it's not really that a big of a deal. You can always plug it in on a power bank while using it. Overall, for me, the Ambitful A1 is already a great pocket RGB light, and I am pretty sure it will get even better in the future. I definitely recommend this to all filmmakers out there, content creators, photographers, and to all the RGB light lovers out there. I will leave the links in the description below in case you want to grab one or more. I personally love this light because of its affordability, and it is really packed with tons of features. And Ambitful really did produce such awesome lights. Kudos to you guys. That's it, guys. I hope you find this video helpful. If you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing and tap that bell there so you get notified whenever I uploaded a new video. And again, this is the Art of Sir Eden tech version. And together, let's explore, learn, create, and share. See you on my next video, guys. Chriser, out! I'm really impressed about this light, guys. I'm telling you, you should get one of these or two, or maybe more.